y'all, it's Taren. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thank you for joining me. In this video, I figured I would give you a rundown of some drugstore products that I've really been loving lately, and I know drugstore products are always easier to get your hands on or more affordable, and so I like to buy them myself because you can get twice as many for the price of one like high-end product. And also a couple popular products that I've wanted to get, like high-end products. I've searched Ulta, Sephora, big name brand stores, and I haven't been able to find them because they're sold out. So then it makes you not really want to spend that 25 bucks per item. $25 may not be a lot to you, but when you can get the same product at a drugstore for the drugstore price and it's a dupe, then I say, hey, go for it. I did a video recently where I did a huge Ulta haul and did a first impression and tried on the makeup and talked about what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. So this is sort of a follow-up to that video. I've never really seen one like this. I've seen drugstore products I love, but I've never seen like, hey, I did a first impression video a while back and here's some of the stuff that I actually really liked and that I'm still using. So that's what we're doing today. So let's start with the main contender. The main thing everyone's been talking about, I've talked about it. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I use the shade Cream Beige. Now I've gone through about 3 of these. I actually just went and repurchased this one yesterday at Walmart, and the first 2 I actually bought, I want to say maybe Walgreens or CVS for $5.99. And that's the price I've been seeing everywhere. It's $5.99. Walmart had this for $4.68. So that's more than $1 less than you can get at the drugstore, which is even better. And this is something, I actually wore this to my bridal brunch recently, so it's really, really good coverage. It's not cakey. It's the perfect color for me. So if you haven't tried this, I would highly, highly recommend it. Staying with the foundation route, I want to talk about this Physicians Formula BB Cream. I actually tried this in a first impression and fell in love with it, and I've used it every day since then when I go to work, besides, when I wore this the other day for the bridal brunch. But this is really good. It's almost like a sunscreen texture, but the color is actually more like a medium coverage than a light coverage that you would think for a BB cream. But this is a really good product. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. I'm in the shade Light Medium. Also from Physicians Formula, I mentioned this Organic Wear mascara. It kind of goes with the whole little organic theme that Physicians Formula has going on right now, which is super cute. I love that this looks like a leaf on the top. And this is just a plain black mascara, and I use it for my bottom lashes, but it does really well separating them and making them appear a little bit longer. And it's just a true jet black color, which is what I like. Here's a look at the wand too. Just a basic wand. It kind of tapers down at the end, but it works really well for getting into those tiny little lashes at the bottom. Now for powder, I know I've already talked about this one also, but I actually ordered it as a face powder and it was way, way too light. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, and I got it in the color Creamy Natural. Now this is not a creamy natural. This is like an ivory. So I bought it online. The colors are a little different online. But that's okay because when I got it, the texture, like the consistency of it, it's such a creamy, powdery, like textured color. So it's really well for like under my eyes. So I'll use my concealer and then set it with this powder. Speaking of concealer, this has been like a ride or die. I use this all the time. I've mentioned it in several videos. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair. Now, right now we're in summer, so it's a little bit fair for me, but I still use it on my eyelids as like a primer and to kind of even out the color of my eyelids because they do have like a red tint to them. And I love this. Now, I have noticed that it does have a little bit of flashback if you put it under the eyes. So if I am going to be taking photos, I'll wear something else. But, I mean, it's not that huge of a deal. I would wear it like an everyday type thing unless you're taking pictures like engagement pictures or like my picture I took for work that goes on your little card that you like swipe to get into the building has like a white cast under it. And that doesn't make me very happy, but it's not that big of a deal. So this is great. If you haven't tried it, I'd recommend it. And if you have tried it and you have something else that you like just as much that doesn't give that flashback, that white cast, then let me know because I'd love to try it. Something else that I've been loving lately is this NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Now it's a clear gel and it's just like a basic, it just kind of locks them in place where they don't really go anywhere. I don't use like an eyebrow pencil or powder or anything to fill them in, but this just makes me feel like my brows aren't going to go like haywire throughout the day, and I really, really like it, and it was super affordable. I got it from Ulta. Now this is a big deal because it replaced my Brow Gal that I've been using for who knows how long. This came in a BoxyCharm a while back, and I liked it so much that I bought another one, but the consistency is different. Like, they must have done something different to this one because it's not the same. Try this if you like brow gel that's just clear, no color. It's great. Now to bronzer. This is the one that I probably wear every day. This is the Milani Bronzer XL All Over Glow. Now, it's got two sides to it. This side is the actual bronzer, obviously, because it's darker. And then this side is like a lighter color, meant to be a highlighter, I guess, but it's a little too dark for me, and it doesn't really give off. See, it's like a barely there kind of highlighter. I don't even know if you can see that. So I don't really care for the highlighter side, but the bronzer side is the perfect shade for me whenever I'm tan. Now, if I'm not tan, it's too dark, but I've never seen this come off as like an orange tone. I'm wearing it right now, and I love it. Now, I actually bought into the hype, and I bought this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I waited for it because I wanted the darker shade. I saw another YouTuber mention this, and then it was sold out everywhere. So I had to wait until I could get this darker color because apparently there's two colors to this. And I thought I would love it because the videos that I watched that people used this and swatched it, it looked so good. But I don't know, it just wasn't really for me. I don't know if it's not dark enough, it's not the right shade, but I was really disappointed in this. But this one is like tried and true, love it. This bronzer is amazing, the perfect shade. And this is super affordable. And this is, I don't know if I mentioned, this is in the shade 01 Bronze Glow. And the last face product, and then we'll move on to lips. This is the Wet n Wild Apricot in the Middle Blush. This is such a pretty, like, peachy pink color. It's like the perfect color to complement like a good deep bronzer, and it's so pretty. I'm wearing it today, and the color is just like a barely there but there. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. Wet n Wild obviously is super affordable, same brand as the foundation that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Wet n Wild knows what they're doing. They've got something going on, and we like it. And finally, lip products. Now, I want to talk a little more about Wet n Wild because, as I said, they've really stepped it up. I bought these two lipsticks from Walmart yesterday. They were 93 cents a piece. 93 cents. I couldn't really find the exact shade that I liked, so for 93 cents, I figured, hey, well, we'll just buy two different ones and we'll mix them. And that's exactly what I've done with these. I'm wearing it today. It's like a very subtle pinky neutral, but it's so pretty. This is the first shade. It's the lighter of the two, and this is the color Will You Be With Me? But it's such a pretty color. It does come off a little more pink on the lips than I would have thought, which I'm glad I bought this. This is the darker color, and this is in the shade Blind Date. And this is a pretty, like, deep mauve color. But these two together is such a pretty combination that I couldn't pass it up. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm addicted to chapstick, and this is the chapstick brand Total Hydration and Soothing Oasis, and I will buy chapstick like it's going out of style. Like, let me just show you for reference, okay? While I get ready, I have this one, just in case I want this. I also have this one. You know, like, they're both open, gives me an option which one I want to try. Oh, but wait, there's more. Oh, you're not sure which one you want? Here we go, two more. These aren't even opened yet. I actually saw these this morning and got really, really excited. So I'll be opening these later to try out. And that's just in this room that I'm in. That's not even counting my purse, my bathroom, my nightstand, at work. Like, I strategically place them around me so that I always have some. Anyway, okay, so this is what it looks like. Not tinted. It's just like a clear coat that goes on. But it says 3-in-1 lip care. I don't really know what that means because I didn't really read the package. I just saw chapstick and I bought it. But I've been loving this, wearing it for a couple days now. Not too long, but I usually know the first time I use a chapstick if I'm going to like it or not. If the texture and the consistency is what I want, I know. If it's not what I like, then I'll usually toss it and move on to the next one. So that is a wrap on this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and it really gives me an idea of what videos you like and what you want to see more of. Also, always feel free to comment down below and tell me what you want. I read those comments and I love to read them, and I am commenting back too. So please comment below, thumbs up, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.